What's going on, my little gingerlings, and welcome to the Ginger Chronicles. Deathagus, what's happening, buddy? How you doing?
What's going on, man? I'm making it day by day. Same shit.
Ain't
How
nothing
about you?
changed in the last couple months, huh?
Yeah, a lot changed, but a lot stays the same.
Oh, hell. Well, as we're recording this today, it's Monday, February the 1st, and today we got the unfortunate sad news that longtime Saved by the Bell actor Dustin Diamond passed away at 44 years of age today due to lung cancer battle. It was announced by his manager back on January the 14th, just a little over 2 weeks ago, that he about 2 weeks ago, that he came down with stage 4 lung cancer. And unfortunately today he passed away. No word yet from anything other than he passed away from the disease today. I know that they said apparently he was undergoing chemotherapy, which he started right away after he found out that he was, that he had stage 4 cancer. But wow, find it out and then 2 weeks later, gone.
That is not a lot of time to, battle.
No. I mean, the guy's been in the news off and on, and the dirt sheets off and on, since his Saved by the Bell days, and usually not for the better. Quite a few arrests, stabbing incident in Wisconsin and a book, and a lot of, I guess weird type of stuff, that a lot of child actors go through after they leave Hollywood. But it's definitely sad to see someone's life come to an end, especially, this young and with a dangerous disease like cancer. Hope, rest in peace, and, prayers out to his family, and hopefully, they're able to get through this.
Yeah. No, little lesser known actress. I can't remember some of the TV shows she was in. She did a lot of voice acting and stuff like that for video games, and was actually, I think she both lent her voice and her facial portrayal to in the new to a character in the new video game coming out, Resident Evil 8 Village. Her face, I believe her face and voice was actually used as one, if not all three, of the vampire sisters that are in that game. And she sadly passed away, I believe, last week. I think she was diagnosed like a couple years ago with colon cancer, I believe it was.
And how old was she?
I want to say she was in her mid-30s. It was Janet Moss, I think her name was.
Is that Resident Evil 8 game?
Yeah, Janet Moss is the actress's name. Age 39.
Wow. Colon cancer at age 39. That's just...
Teacher and coach. Yeah, it actually makes me need to jump up and actually go get me some tests done. Because, me being 31 and colon cancer actually runs deep in my father's side of the family. That's what my father passed away from when I was a child.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I would definitely it doesn't run in mine as far as I know of.
No. Yeah, sad. It's so many people this past year we've lost. But we can always count on the fact that we'll always have Betty White.
Yeah, that's true.
She turned 99 the other week, I believe it was.
I mean, we just lost Larry King.
Yep.
He was 87. I lost my grandmother right before Christmas this year. She was 87. Yeah. So we got Cicely Tyson died last week.
Yeah, my mom lost her I think oldest brother a few weeks ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And also Hank Aaron died. Cloris Leachman died.
Hank Aaron, I'm trying to remember.
The baseball player.
Okay.
Braves, great.
That's right. I don't know why I was thinking of a NASCAR driver. It just sounds like a NASCAR driver's name to me. I mean, let's be honest. That sounds like a NASCAR driver name. I'm
That's
from
hilarious.
Mississippi. I can say it. All right. It
That's
sounds
hilarious.
like NASCAR driver.
So yeah, 2021, man, it's already starting off, with the boom, I guess. Now we got we're under the Biden administration, no longer the Trump administration, which
Hmm. Anyone knows me. I don't get into the politics and shit like that hardly at all. I got enough headaches as it is. So like I've been trying my best to get more social and like scroll through Twitter and shit like that, and I just see so much stupid shit on it. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, in a way though, I do kind of miss I don't miss Trump being president. I do miss some of the crazy shit he would say on Twitter though.
Yeah.
Uh kind of glad we're not spending $600,000 for him to play golf anymore either.
I don't know. I never really kept up with hardly any of them shit like that he did. I didn't follow him, keep up with none of his shit. I don't know. I don't care if left, right, whatever, any kind of political bullshit that's like Trump or Biden. All that. To me, it's just a bunch of rich old men that are going to keep being rich, and we're going to suffer for whatever they do. I don't give a shit what anyone says. It's like right or left. It doesn't matter who the fuck who is put in power up there. I mean, we have a president for between 4 to 8 years. Okay, that one dude comes in out the door. Fucking Congress been in there since goddamn before I was born. Yeah, man, it doesn't matter who you put in that office. It matters who's on that Congress shit.
Yeah, unfortunately with the Congress, unfortunately, that's another beef is people want term limits and
No, it should be the same
Congress.
for the president. 8 years max.
Yeah, I mean, up until FDR, they never really had a term limit for the president, and then FDR got elected four times for 4 terms.
Say it again for the
And
people in the back.
which I mean, after that, Congress voted in term limits, but Congress would also have to vote in term limits for Congress, and until they get enough younger Congress people up there with that mentality, it's just going to be the way it is. Yeah, so if anybody wants Congress to have term limits, Congress would have to vote for it because both the House and the Senate, they can keep running for the rest of their life if they want to, as long as they keep getting elected.
That needs to be the next fucking thing changed, honestly. In my opinion, that needs to be the next fucking thing's changed. Because I mean, if you don't change something like that, nothing new is gonna happen. You're gonna have the same people, old people in power, that's gonna try to pass their shit down to the person
Yep.
under them that's a few years younger that they've trained. That's just how it's gonna fucking happen.
Exactly.
So I don't give a fuck who's in the office. I give a fuck who's in the Congress building.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Congress runs the country.
I mean, we were like, oh, well, we got a president who makes rules. It's like, no, the president is basically the same as the fucking queen over England. It's mainly a figurehead type shit. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, still a little bit more powerful.
more
Than the
power,
queen.
yeah, but still, I mean, who pulls the fucking strings behind that person? It's
True. Well, so what else has been going on, man?
been getting more into some TV shows lately. I hardly
right.
ever really watch TV shows, but been watching I mean, everyone's been fucking watching The Mandalorian. And it's just,
I haven't seen the second season yet.
it's pretty fucking baller.
I've heard. I haven't watched it. I don't know what the hell reason for, but
Well, it's probably better that you didn't, because now you can just binge the whole damn thing.
true. But
See,
the second season's been over for a little while. Probably should
yeah,
have already
I
been
think
on it.
I want to say about 2 months has been over, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, it's amazing, and they're the John Favreau, who started Iron Man and then the whole MCU. He's basically doing the Star Wars version of the MCU. They've got, I think they released at least 10 different, 10 names for 10 different shows they're going to be doing, shows, animated movies, and stuff like that.
Nice.
So I'd be careful looking it up because it will spoil some stuff that happens in the Mandalorian season 2.
No, I'm not like no, I'm not. I don't like to spoil. I like to watch it.
Yeah, so I'd be careful looking up some of the names for the shows because it will spoil some stuff that happens in Mandalorian season 2. So can't talk too much on that without spoiling it for you.
Yeah, I have been caught up on WandaVision though. That show, as of the fourth episode, is pretty good.
Yeah, I watched the first two. I got to get back on that.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, it's kind of slow and stuff up for the first three episodes. A lot of people were starting to give up on it, and the fourth episode came out, man, and now everybody's gung ho about it. So it should it should go from here and be really good.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason I usually sit back and let at least like five episodes to a whole season of a TV show to come out if I'm gonna watch it. Is that way I can just sit down on like a day off and binge watch like those 5 episodes or that whole season. And that way I'm like, okay, so I don't really care for this that much, or I'm gonna keep watching this. I don't have to,
Right.
waste weeks or months like watching an episode every week or every 2 weeks. And then it's like I can just like, okay, well, I figured it out. I don't want to watch this. So to me, it's just less stressful to me.
I hear you.
Because especially like Nikki and Brandon at work. Hell, like when Game of Thrones was still coming on, it's like every week it's like they were stressing the fuck out about what's gonna happen next. I'm just like, I'm good about not dealing with that. All right. Like I've already got enough shit up here. I'm just gonna binge watch the shit. Fuck. It's something to talk about. I don't talk that much. It's fine with me.
I think I waited Game of Thrones. I'd never watched a single episode until
I've watched 3 episodes. That's
it. Well, the first, I think the first season was like really slow, and it was like Walking Dead type of slow.
Oh God, no.
And then the second season to me got better, but like I didn't really start watching it until because I think they went on a 2-year hiatus before the last season. And it was somewhere in that period I started watching it, and like a friend of mine, she got me on it, and I remember I watched the first 2 seasons with her, and after watching that second season, I was hooked, and then I binge watched the entire last season of it, and of course, a lot of people didn't like the ending of it. I thought the ending was okay.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were very, very unhappy with that ending.
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of liked it. So it was really unexpected. No one guessed what would happen. So to me, that's excellent. If people can't guess, you throw them curveball after curveball, nobody's going to be happy because you'll have people rooting for this person, rooting for this character, for this one. So not everybody's going to be happy. So the fact that they threw out an ending that nobody expected. I mean, at least it wasn't like The Sopranos where the screen just went black.
Yeah.
So,
hey, no one expected that.
Right. That was terrible.
I'm kind of in that like little debate, like to kind of change the subject a little bit. You've heard me talk about Final Fantasy VII remake.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in debates with that. Like my buddy Rob, he was up here from my hometown this past week, so he was playing through it for the first time. So he's played the original that came out in '97, but not this remake. And if for anyone who's played the remake, it's not a copy paste game, which is what a lot of people are saying. Oh, well, they promised us, this copy paste game. I'm just like, no, they said that they wasn't taking anything out of the game. To like put it into perspective, the whole remake is, let's say, about 40 hours worth of gameplay.
Right.
In one single playthrough of it. There's also the hard mode and shit, but that's 40 something hours that they stretched from the first 2 or 3 hours of the first disc of the original game.
Wow.
They took literally like an evening doing laundry and stretched it into 40 hours. Like that's goddamn impressive, one. And two, they added so much stuff in the game and actually changed the game to where it's not a copy paste game. It's actually something different. And they say that, like they emphasize that in the game, how it's like you're now challenging fate. Like the characters, I'm like, we are going against fate now. If we go out this, we don't know what's going to happen. And it's kind of like the characters talking to you, be like, hey, don't expect the exact same shit. And I love that because this is a game I love that they remade phenomenally. Fuck that word up, but moving on. And now I get to play this game with these characters that I fell in love with when I was 8 years old, but I get to experience something new with them and different. And now I'm guessing, like, wait a minute, I'm like going down fucking YouTube rabbit hole theories about what the next part's gonna be or if someone's gonna die. So,
What's
and I
your what's your Twitch streaming schedule been?
uh I haven't streamed it at all in the past week because
Oh wow.
my buddy and his girl was up here all week and stuff like that. So it's mainly been like I'll try to get a stream in like a morning between Thursday and Saturday if I can. Because you know how my insomnia is. I'm up till like 6, 7 at night sometimes, just tired as hell, but can't fall asleep. But then I'll wake up at like 2 in the afternoon, then I have to be at work. And Sunday I'll use a day of rest, and then I try to stream Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday all day if possible. If not, then get at least 5 or 6 hours in.
Nice.
But it's been fun. I need to get you and your girl on some Fall Guys.
I think she's been playing that.
Has she?
Yeah, she
You've got
loves it.
you've got to fucking play it, dude. It's so fun. Like it's competitive,
Yeah,
but it's like goofy competitive. So like
yeah. I saw
even
her
when
playing it. It was
yeah, it's
pretty
like even when
hilarious.
I'm losing, I'm just like, I mean, I can't be mad at this. This is fucking funny. I mean, I play up some rage, but
Yeah, I already promised her after. I think she's gotten into Call of Duty really really bad,
oh
really
god,
bad. Oh, she's turned
Cold
into
War.
that. Yeah, that and Warzone, man. Like she's gotten addicted to it to where
That was fun.
she's heavy into it. I'm like, holy shit. She's like, yeah, she's gotten really into it. She'll play that. She'll play Fall Guys. I already promised her that whenever as soon as we're done with the show today, that I'll jump on some Fortnite with her or some Call of Duty with her and play.
Have y'all been playing zombies or just call it
Sh-
the multiplayer?
Um, I haven't been playing any Call of Duty. Other than working on my other YouTube channel, Country Entertainment, everybody, and trying to put together new material for that, and working on
Can after this, can you edit in like like a
Mhm.
NASCAR sound? It's just zoom, country entertainment, zoom, country entertainment, and it just goes opposite ways.
um, like they don't see it every time they see the opening credits.
Got to make sure
Um,
they know.
right. There's two out there. There's two channels. Check them out. No, yeah, me and Henny got a show over there, the Country and Henny show. Um, we were going to put together another episode tonight. We're going to work on it tomorrow, though. But other than that, as far as if I've been doing any gaming, I'll play Fortnite here and there, but mainly just been playing Madden. And
Gotcha.
I need to start doing more streaming. I just need to find time to get a schedule going.
I'm the streaming's been going good. Like the few times I have been able to stream, I was playing Fall Guys and got rated by what's this dude's name? I think it was Sweet Black Tooth. That's OOF. Sweet
Oh
Black
wow.
Tooth. Shout out. They rated me with a party of the magic number 69. So we had fun with that. Yeah, I want to play some games with you. I want to get you on some fucking Fall Guys with me or some
Yeah, and I'm looking on here. Madden's 50% off. I might download that for my PCs. I've got it for my PS4, but I'm not going to get another. I'm not going to get the PS5. I'm just going to keep rocking with the PC. So I might download
oh,
Madden on there so I can see how it is on PC.
still pissed off about that PS5 bullshit.
What happened now?
Well, I found the one thing I was talking to somebody earlier, I can't remember who it was, about as we were talking about like how the certain games have been being pushed back because of COVID and stuff like that, which is understandable. You know, can't have the hundreds of people it takes to make a game in a fucking enclosed building, you know, for however long. Some people literally live in that building for weeks at a time
Right.
making a game. So I mean, it's understandable you having to push shit back because people are working from home, different assets, cost a lot more money. Get it. the same shit should have been done for the consoles. I mean, I honestly should have fucking pushed them back an extra 6 months minimum. Like, yeah, there would have been people pissed off, but it's like, look at the glaring issues that the consoles have had, both of them. And just the fact that they didn't have the stock ready, and fucking what is the chief creepy something? It's some kind of group. They're on fucking Twitter. You could look them up, and they advertise, we can teach you how to buy and flip PlayStation 5 consoles, and, TVs, blah blah blah. So them motherfuckers, there's the one I was talking about that one time that bought up like 3,500 PlayStation 5s. That's the group I was talking about that time. They're like, oh, we're just trying to put food on our table. I was like, that's not what the fuck you're trying to do, bitch. Don't fucking feed me that bullshit. The fuck out of here. Food on my table. We'll put my foot up your ass. But yeah, that shit, the console should have been pushed back another year. I would have been okay with it.
Yeah, but there's always, you always have certain problems and stuff whenever new console comes out. That's why even when
oh yeah,
remember PS3, PS4 when those came out,
I don't want to think about the PS3.
Oh. I didn't get either one until they done been out for about 6 months. Oh. My PS4, I bought it, I want to say 2000 and it came out, what, 2014?
13, I think. I think the original launch was 13.
It was what, like November 13?
Yeah, I think that's about right, because it's a 7-year cycle.
November 15th. Yeah, November 15th, 2013. So this was, I want to say, close to the summer of 2014 is when I got my PS4. I bought it off of, I think I bought it off of Craigslist.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I bought it off of Craigslist.
Were you on one of those horror stories I read about?
No. I bought it off Craigslist. Came with 2 controllers. Came with Madden. Came with 2K. Came with another game too. I can't remember what it was. I still have that PS4 now, and it's the one I play now. I remember I got it for like, I want to say 300. With those with like 3 games, the 2 controllers, and everything, and I still got that same PS4 now. Bought that sucker off Craigslist about 6 months or so after it came out, a little bit more maybe after it came out.
Yeah, I bought the original I bought, this isn't my original. My original was just a Gen 1 black PlayStation, and then I bought this one a few months later. It's the just plain white Destiny bundle. So it came in like Destiny, all its DLCs and shit like that. And then I gave my other one my original to my stepdad.
Right.
So I've had this probably, I think I got it right about the same time you probably got yours. Sounds like a goddamn jet engine whenever I try to play a multiplayer game.
Did you ever get you a PS5 or no?
Oh, hell no, dude. I know I could probably fucking get one if I just signed up for all those goddamn Twitter or follow all those Twitter pages and shit that just literally, yeah, like that. Well, I get it. Like they spend all their time just looking for what store in individual cities and shit like that have the consoles for sale. I mean, shout out to y'all guys that do that. I mean, I ain't got the fucking patience for that. So, I mean, if y'all helping out, what up? I ain't got the fucking patience to like follow 30 fucking different people that do that.
Nope.
And right now, I'm still trying to get my fucking car fixed and shit like that. So I just.
What was the matter with it again?
Right now the battery's just fucked up, so I gotta get a new battery and then go get the oil changed, and that should be the last thing it's have to do for a while.
Yeah, battery shouldn't be that. Well, no, they kind of been going up over the last few years.
I think that one I bought brand new a few years ago.
Did it have a warranty with it? Usually the warranties will last 5 years, I think.
I don't remember. That was a lot of years ago. But I mean, it only cost me, I think I paid like $100-something for that. I mean, it's not that bad. Plus, I do hope to get newer vehicles soon. So I'm not going to put like no baller ass battery in that thing. I'm just going to get something to last me a little bit longer.
Yeah, I got my truck back in October, and I've already had to put it back in the dealer in the shop. It had it was making a lifter sound noise. Like whenever you start up, you hear it go, tss, 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 and like the faster you hit, the more you hit the accelerator, the more it sped up. And what it was the lifters. The lift needed to be replaced. So I made an appointment because I bought the extended warranty when I bought the truck. So I put it in, and it needed new lifters and new camshaft as well. And thank God both of them were covered by the warranty, man. That's like a $6,000 job that I just don't have $6,000
Nope,
for.
hell no.
The cool thing, so all that was covered, and the cool thing is that they also needed new spark plugs and a new serpentine belt. And they called me. They said, "Hey, you want to go ahead and replace the spark plugs for you and the serpentine belt? Won't charge you any labor, just charge you for the parts." I was like, "Hell yeah, go right ahead."
Yeah,
Because that's 16 spark plugs.
yeah, that's a good bit of spark plugs.
Yeah, it's a Hemi V8, so it has 16. I was
Jesus.
like, yeah, y'all go right ahead.
You know what? Y'all go ahead and handle that.
Mm-hmm. So I got all that replaced. Thing only cost me $300. I was like, sweet.
That's a lot better than 6,000.
Oh yeah. And I did the math, man. The extra that I'm paying each month for that extended warranty for the life of that loan was only, I want to say, $4,300. So I've already taken full advantage of that. And if anything else goes wrong, there's no limit to what they have. So they've already done $6,000 worth of work on a $4,300 warranty. So I'll take that.
No, you can't complain about that at all.
Not at all. Anybody out there advise y'all definitely always get the extended warranty. Not those crackpots that call you on the phone talking about your car's extended warranty. Not that bullshit. Buy your car from the dealer. Don't go to buy here, pay here. Don't take the cheap way out. Get you some good credit. Go to a dealer and pay the extra every month for the extended warranty, because you never know. 2 or 3 months in, and I already had to use it, and I'm glad I bought it.
Sure, I still get calls on my Kia almost 6 years later.
I still get calls on my Challenger and stuff, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
They ain't falling for your scam.
They've started calling from a different state than what I bought the car in now. Like they used to call from Tupelo, Mississippi. That's where I'm from. Now they're calling from like California. I'm just like, first off, I'm not answering a California number. I'm sorry. Fuck off. I'm not answering California number. All right.
Now with tax season coming up, man, you're gonna be getting all those calls about, helping you pay your IRS debt and all this bullshit.
I ain't got no goddamn IRS debt. I can promise you that. Well, I sent them about 1,000 or so when I withdrew from my 401k when I moved up here. So
yeah, I had to send them 6,000 last year.
Oof.
Yeah, but
actually, that reminds me, I got my W-2 in yesterday. I need to jump on and file that shit tomorrow.
I found out in a big way that when you sign up for the Obamacare crap, if you use their tax credit, better hope you need it, because if you don't, they coming for you, man. They came for me in a big way, but it is what it is.
That shit was so stupid.
That's why I'm glad now I got a job where I get the insurance again, so it's all good.
That is one thing I do miss about working in the factory, man. I had some good ass insurance.
I worked in some factories when I was I was 18. I think I was 18, 19, and 20 was when was my factory years, and back then, I don't know, the pay was so horrible. I think I made like $8 an hour, $8.50 an hour.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was back in 2002, 2003, 2004 era type of stuff. Right out of high school, I worked in some factories before I went to school, and yeah, man. I mean, it was crap. Only good thing was I had I had the PTO and all that stuff, but the insurance there was shit, so it was never nothing to brag about.
Yeah, I would advise anyone that if you like, fuck it, I want to work in a factory, shitty jobs around, try to find one that's individually owned. Don't go to like Ashley or Cooper Tire or no shit like that. Go to an individually owned factory. They exist. There's a lot of them out there. They usually pay pretty fucking well.
Yeah, I ain't gonna work in the factory anymore. I worked in one right before we moved to Colorado, just because the pay was halfway decent, and I just need a little bit of cash before we moved out here. But I ain't doing that shit again. Hell, I love what I do now, and like I said, the real estate got that coming up.
Mm.
It'll take me 2 months to do those classes because out here in Colorado, you got to do 168 hours. Yeah, so it'll probably take me a little over 2 months to get that knocked out, and then hopefully find me a good job with a good brokerage and get to going from there. And hopefully I can find it where I can still keep my job I have now because I love what I do. But hell, if real estate takes off, man, who knows? Never know
Oh
what's
yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah, that's one thing I need to get back into is learning new shit. Like, I learn new shit every day with like doing that streaming shit and stuff about the internet, but I need to actually, learn some new skills and shit like that. Get back into just like, fuck it, I want to know about this. Let me do this for a few months and something, just get some new knowledge and shit going on. 'Cause you never know when shit like that's gonna help. Like hell, just being able to build a chair can possibly help you with something down the line. You never fucking know.
Well, man, the great thing is that you really don't have to go to school anymore to learn new
Mm.
stuff. Just you can find anything you want out on the internet, whether it be YouTubing it and
Oh yeah.
actually watching someone do it, or Google. There's
Mm.
stuff out there for everything. I mean, a lot of the stuff like this past year, since we started this podcast, and I've been getting into more into video effects and video editing. I've learned a lot just by YouTube and just by watching a
Oh
lot
yeah.
of YouTube.
Like I said, like I probably talked about it before, but when I worked at Office Max back years ago, I was in the print center, and we'd have our slow days. So I would literally, I'd pull up Photoshop on one screen, and on the other screen I'd have YouTube, and I'd have like tutorials playing, and I would just go in and do the exact same thing that they were doing, and I just like learning stuff while I was just not busy and shit. I was literally getting paid to just fucking fuck around with Photoshop, and I got pretty decent at it. I
Yeah.
haven't fucking touched it in like 3 or 4 years, but
Oh yeah, I use Photoshop all the time. That Premiere Pro and
mm,
After Effects all the time.
I heard of what was the Sony Vegas? I think was a pretty big one as well with like YouTube communities and stuff like that. Haven't I'll probably look into that because since I've already done a little bit of Photoshop, I kind of want to know about something different. But yeah, with like learning anything online, like hell, my stepdad is in there right now. I guarantee you, he is watching videos about somebody building a cabin out of it, just in the woods somewhere, out of the fucking materials that are around him. Can promise you, he's doing that right now. Whether or not he will do that, different story. But he's learning.
Right. I mean, you watch. I mean, if you watch the beginning of our videos or any of my other videos, like all those effects and everything I created with Photoshop, After Effects, and Premiere Pro,
Mm.
all the lightning and everything, and didn't learn it all, but just watching on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, tell anybody, like you have the answer to pretty much everything right here.
Oh yeah. Mhm. Got all the knowledge you need right in the touch of your finger.
We are still a world full of dumb motherfuckers.
I think actually it's probably in a way making us even dumber.
Probably.
Well, that's gonna be it for today. Mark Deathagus, man, it was good seeing you again. Hopefully it won't be another 2 months before we can throw out another episode. Hopefully have one out for you guys next week.
Yeah, hopefully my schedule will be a little loosened up with people coming to visit and family matters and stuff. So
No, everybody out there, take it easy and check out the Country Entertainment Channel. Check out Deathagus on Twitch. Check out me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Deathagus, twitch.tv/Country Diesel. Everybody out there, be safe, and we'll see you next time right here on the Ginger Chronicles. Peace out.